ladies. All the single ladies, but not single, but still. It's still a nice song. Got a little Beyonce going on today. All right, so today, I have a real treat in for you today. I'm just teasing. It's just, they're always a treat, I know. So it's always a treat. But today we're just going to have a fun freestyle flow class. And I'll try not to go too crazy with it because I want you to have a nice, relaxing experience as well as having a little bit of a workout. So we'll go for that. And I expect little Madison will make an appearance at some point. So I will be waiting for her to come running in and join us, but unfortunately she's not on my lap, and I always miss her when she's not here. So we will start, as usual, by closing our eyes and centering. So hands on knees, spine is nice and straight. You're sitting up on sit bones so that you are able to straighten your back, no hunching over. And today we are going to scan our bodies. We haven't done that in a while, so we're going to do that today. And that just means starting at the top of our head and bringing our awareness to our bodies and going from the tops of our heads down to our eyes and our mouths, down to our neck. And as you're scanning down, if your mind starts to wander, that's okay, just bring it back. Now we're at our shoulders. Start to see if you can feel yourself relax a little. If your shoulders are hunched or feeling any tension, just see if you can relax that and let that go. Then we're going to our chest and down to our bellies. And just see as you inhale, if you're feeling your belly expand. And as you exhale, your belly contracts. And we're checking out our elbows, down to our wrists and our hands. And our hips, all the way down our legs to our knees and our ankles. Really see if you can really focus on all of these areas and notice any feelings you have, any tension, any stiffness, any energy flow that you feel, any tightness that you feel. It's just an opportunity to scan and become aware of what's happening in your body. Let's just focus for another few breaths. So while we're here, we're going to practice our yogic breath, or 3-part breath, by placing our right hand on our tummy and our left hand on our chest. I'll count for you. I'll count an inhale of 4 and an exhale of 4. And as you inhale, focus on filling your belly like a balloon. And as you exhale, focus on your belly falling and deflating back to its normal position. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, belly fills. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale, belly fills like a balloon. 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Hands on knees. Open your eyes. Roll your shoulders. Maybe nod your head yes. Shake your head no, just to release any tension that you have in your neck. Very nice. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to do the bird dog that we did the other day because we've only done that once before, and it's really nice pose for our behinds, which we ladies love to have a nice behind. It's not just for that, it's also very good for balance and focus, but it's a fun Sunday, so I want to focus on our behinds as well. Okay. So, oh, hello, Maddie. Here she comes. Hi, baby. Oh, she's all out of breath. You've been outside. Yes, I can see that. Okay, so hands underneath our shoulders. Our index finger is pointing forward. We're grabbing onto the mat a little bit with our fingers, but keep knuckles on the mat. Knees are underneath hips. We're going to start with some cat-cows, then we're going to do our bird dogs. So inhale, and as you do so, lift your tailbone and your chest towards the sky. Shoulders come back. Exhale, round your spine. Look down towards your belly button. Relax your neck. Inhale, tailbone comes up. Look up. Exhale, round your spine. Look down towards your belly. 3 more. Inhale, look up. Arch your spine, tailbone lifts, shoulders come back. Exhale, arch your spine, look down. Inhale, look up. Shoulders back, tailbone lifts. Really stretch it out here. Exhale, round your spine, look down. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round and look down. Inhale, back to neutral. Very nice. From here, we'll start our bird dogs. So inhale, take your left leg back behind you. Just plant your toes on the mat. So tuck your toes. And from here, lift your right arm up and sort of bend your pinky towards your face. So you're kind of externally rotating, or you're internally rotating your shoulder. And we're going to start our bird dog now. So take a deep inhale. And as you do, go ahead and start lifting your left leg up. Really stretch back to front, front to back. As you exhale, knee and elbow touch. Inhale, stretch out, look up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, look up. Really squeeze your glutes here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, knee to nose. Sorry, elbow to knee. Inhale, really squeeze. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Inhale, up, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now just come back to neutral. Very nice. We're going to repeat that bird dog on our other side. This time, bring your right leg back. Toes plant on the mat. Ooh, maybe stretch out your calf there. That felt nice. Oh, okay. Toes are planted. You're going to take your left arm up. Your pinky's going to start to curl in towards your face. So you're kind of internally rotating your arm here. We're going to lift our right leg back and up. take a breath and expand everything here. As you exhale, elbow comes to knee. Really squeeze here. Inhale, come up, squeeze your glutes. Oh, feel that. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. 3 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, back up. Really squeeze your glutes. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now just come to neutral. Shake it out side to side. Very nice. From here, we are going to do our thread the needle just to give our shoulders a little stretch. So inhale, raise your right arm to the sky. Try to follow it with your eyes. Look up. As you exhale, right hand comes under chest. Land on right shoulders, right ear comes to the mat. Oh, feel that in your lower back. 2 breaths or 3 here. Inhale, right arm back to sky. Exhale, bring it back down to neutral. Inhale, left arm to the sky, really twist. Exhale, bring your left hand under your chest, land on your left shoulder, ear comes to mat. Really stretch out your spine here. I can tell I've been sitting all day. Oh, I'm really tight in my back. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, left arm comes back to sky. Exhale, bring it down. From here, I want you to take an inhale, just really stretch your shoulders back and your chest forward. And as you exhale, start to bring your hips back towards your ankles. We're coming into extended child's pose here. So just lie down. Your forehead comes to the mat. Really rest here. Take 4 breaths. Just kind of wiggle around whatever you need here. If you just want to be very still and silent, that's fine. One more breath. Lovely. Inhale, come back to all fours. As you exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips. We're coming into downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, we're going to focus a little bit about how our alignment is meant to be here. We've done this a lot, but just to refresh. So our fingers, again, index fingers pointing forward. We're gripping the mat a little bit, but our knuckles are on the mat. We're bringing our shoulders back. So if you feel that, as you bring your shoulders back, your arms will externally rotate, meaning that your elbows are going to come out towards the sides. It's almost like you're trying to show your armpits to neighbors if you had neighbors. Too bad Coon's not here, Caroline. You could stick your armpit in his face. But anyway, so you'll notice, though, as you do that, you'll feel a stronger stretch in your hips and your spine. And that's the way you're meant to do this. So see if you can externally rotate your arms so that you can also externally rotate your hips. And as you externally rotate your hips, you'll feel a better stretch in your hips, in your hamstrings, and in your back. So take 3 breaths here. Again, bent knees and downward facing dog is absolutely fine. And 1 more breath. Very nice. As you inhale, start to slowly walk, feet to hands. When the feet are coming to hands, just inhale and do a little halfway lift here. Maybe bring your hands to shins. Nice flat back. Exhale, start to fold it down. If you're struggling to have your chest meet your knees, then bend your knees. Just take your hands and grab your elbows. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths, 3 or 4, just to let things start, your spine just to start to lengthen here.
Really relax your neck, your head, and your arms. You're just really trying to get your hamstrings to wake up. I guess all the people who've cycled, hamstrings are already awake. And everybody apart from me. We have Sarah who's run. We have Belinda and Caroline who've cycled. So it's old Tina here who's done nothing but be lazy all day. 2 more breaths. Perfect. Drop your hands down to the mat by your feet. As you inhale, just start rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Just let your arms dangle down. Up we come. Roll your shoulders when you get to the top. And then bring your hands down by your sides. Very nice. Okay. So from here, we're going to try to do a cow face pose. All this means is that we're going to lift our right arm up, right behind, but your arm should be right at your right ear. And then we're going to take our left hand and take it facing to the back of the room, but bend your elbow and place your left hand on your back. And your palm is facing towards the back of the room. And just reach down with your right hand and see if you can grab your left hand, the fingers of your left hand. If you can't grab, that's fine. Just place the hands as close together as they can get. But if you can grab them, just hold here and really stretch out your shoulder. Your right shoulder particularly will stretch out here. Just take a couple of breaths here. Generally, cow face poses when we're sitting, but it's a nice stretch when we're standing too. Inhale, arm back up, right arm up. Bring your right arm down to the side. This time we're going to do it on the other side. Inhale, left arm comes to sky, palms facing towards the right. Your right arm starts to bend behind your back. Your palm is facing towards the back of the room. And now you're just going to bend your left elbow so that your left fingers come down to meet your right fingers. And just pull a little here for 2 breaths. We're just really opening up our shoulders. Remember Ujjayi breath, like an oceanic sound, you're constricting the back of your throat. Two more breaths. One more. Beautiful. Inhale, left arm comes back to sky. Return both arms down by your sides. We're going to start a nice flow. Inhale, arms come up to sky. We're coming into an upward salute. Hands come together in prayer. You're looking at your thumbs, no back bend necessary here. Really stretch up. As you exhale, start to fold it down into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. If you want to put hands on chins, that's fine. Exhale, step back into plank. We're going to hold this plank for 2 big inhales and exhales. Inhale. 1. Inhale. 2. As you exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Lower your chest. We're going to come into a baby cobra here. So you're just lowering your chest to the mat. Your hands are by your shoulders, and you're just going to lift up into baby cobra, meaning that your elbows are bent, and you're just lifting your chest a little bit as far as it's comfortable. As you exhale, just push yourself back into child's pose. Really stretch it out here. Hands are extended. Maybe tug at the mat a little bit. Very nice. From here, we're going to come into Dolphin. So I want you to come up onto your forearms, place your hands, interlace your fingers on your hands, tuck your toes, start to lift your hips back. We're coming in Dolphin, but you don't need to unbend your knees. Your knees can be bent. This is just a really great exercise for your spine. Hello, Memphis. Maybe just pedal out feet here. Very nice. Really, really stretch. Take a few breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, just drop your knees back to the mat. Come up on all fours again. Remember your hand position. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tuck your feet, tuck your toes, and bring yourself into downward facing dog. Really good. Downward dog, start walking your feet together. Inhale, lift your right foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee comes to chest, step it through. Drop your back knee. We're coming into a low lunge here. So just from your back knee being dropped, your front knee is over your ankle. Just lift your arms to the sky. Take 2 breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to your right hip. Next inhale, stretch up with your left arm. As you exhale, start bringing your left arm over to the right. Really stretch out the left side of your body here. It'll be a little challenge to hold the balance, but hold it. Take 2 breaths. Inhale, come back up. Bring both arms up. As you exhale, take your hands by your front foot. And as you exhale, bring yourself back into downward facing dog. One breath. Start walking feet together. As you inhale, left leg rises up to the sky. As you exhale, knee comes to chest, step it through. Drop your back knee. Keep your back toes tucked. We're not completely dropping our back foot. As you inhale next, raise your arms to the sky. Take a breath. Inhale. As you exhale, left hand comes to left hip. Take an inhale and reach your right arm over to the side towards the left. So get a big stretch on the right side. Hold the balance. Inhale, arm comes back up. Other arm comes up to meet it. As you exhale, frame your front foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Very nice. On the next inhale, you can take a little hop if you want, or just walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms to the sky. As you get to the top, interlace fingers and stretch all the way up. Exhale, lean over to the right side. Inhale, stretch up to center. Exhale, lean over to the left side. Inhale, up to center. As you exhale, start bringing your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, turn your palms out. As you exhale, just start bending forward, forward, forward. See if you can, your hands can just reach forward a little bit. If it's more comfortable to leave your palms facing front ways so that your fingers are facing towards the back of the room, that will give your shoulders a nicer stretch. As you inhale, start coming back up. Raise your arms to the sky. Put your hands in prayer. Look at your thumbs again. As you exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, start pushing yourself forward with your toes. As you exhale, come into a push-up or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, like Cobra, but your knees are off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Start walking, feet together. Inhale, right leg comes up to sky. As you exhale, start to bend your right knee. Your right foot starts coming to the left side, and you're in a really nice extended three-legged dog here. Really see if you can use your right glute to pull, really flex there, and pull your knee up with your butt muscle, basically. So you really are strengthening your right glute muscle. Hold here, 3 breaths. Squeeze, 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 right glute. Next, inhale, straighten your right leg. As you exhale, bring your knee to chest. Step your right foot through to your hands. Ground your back foot in an angled position. We're coming up into warrior 1. So this warrior 1, if you can, knee should be over your right ankle. So your leg is you're coming down as far as possible. Bring your hips into the center position. So if you can, internally rotate your right thigh externally rotate your right thigh so that you're bringing your left hip forward and your hips are centered. 2 breaths here. Now inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands back and straighten your front leg. We're going to do a few inhales and exhales this way. So inhale, bend your front leg, lift your arms to the sky. Exhale, float your hands behind you, straighten your front leg. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale, bend your front legs, arm to sky. Exhale, straighten your front leg, arms behind you. Inhale, 1 more time, up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, back to your warrior 1. As you exhale, frame your front foot with your hands. Step back into downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Anything that makes you feel nice here. If you want to pedal your feet or come back and forth, just stretch however you want to stretch. We're going to repeat that on the other side. Start walking your feet together. Inhale, left leg comes to sky. As you exhale, start to bend your knee. Your left foot comes over to the right side. So you're in this 3-legged dog position. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your left glute. Really hold that. Breathe in 3 times. Inhale. 2. Inhale. 3. Now straighten your left leg. Bring your knee to your chest and step it through. Ground your back foot in an angled position and lift up into warrior 1. Breathe it out here. You're holding a volleyball, remember, or a beach ball above your head so that your shoulders are down away from your ears. Take a breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to do our little vinyasa. So inhale. As you exhale, straighten your front leg. Bring your arms behind you. Inhale, bend your front leg, lift up. Exhale, straighten and bring your arms behind. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, straighten. 1 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, straighten. Perfect. Come back into warrior 1. As you exhale, hands come down, meet to frame your front foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Lovely. From your down dog, we're going to either hop or we're going to walk to the top of the mat. So inhale, here we go. Up we come. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes, take a few breaths, recover from that. These slow movements are slow, but they're not necessarily easy. We're using a lot of our muscle groups and we're holding, which is, it's not really cardio, but it brings you, I'm out of breath. I don't know about you ladies, but I feel it. 3 more breaths. Next exhale, just drop your arms by your sides. So we're going to do a little wind releasing pose. We did this in our last class. It's just a little balancing pose. It's kind of fun. So what I want you to do is, as we balance, see if you can find a focal point in front of you somewhere that you can stare at. And just as we balance, just keep your eye and your concentration on that point. So I want you to bring your feet hip distance apart. Put your weight onto your left leg and slowly start to bring your right leg up. Hold onto your knee and just see if you can stand here. It might be you're going to wobble a little bit, but again, if you can focus on something in front of you, you might fall over, but that's okay. This is all about practicing balance. Take a couple more breaths. 1 more. Exhale, drop your right leg down, shake out your legs. Very good. Caroline, I can see you, and that was beautiful. Not a wobble I see. All right. So here we go. We're now on our right side. Feet are hip distance apart. You've got your focal point out in front of you. You're going to stand with your weight on your right leg. Start slowly, slowly bringing your left leg up. Your knee is bent. You're holding onto your knee. You're staring at your focal point. We're going to take 4 breaths here. You might wobble. You probably will. 2, 3. 1 more. Exhale, drop it down. Very nice. Let's come back to the top of the mat. So these balancing poses are great for a lot of reasons. They help with your focus and clarity, and they also make you stop thinking about what's running through your mind. You have to focus, especially if you're focusing on breathing and the pose itself. Very good. I'm trying to do more of them. Here we go. Inhale, arms to sky. As you exhale, start to sit down in your imaginary chair. We're coming into our our chair pose. Inhale, palms come together and at heart center. Take another inhale. As you exhale, your right elbow comes to your left knee. We're going to twist it out. See if you can twist around to the left side. Hold here for a breath. That should feel nice. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring it over to the right side. Your left elbow clicks onto your right knee if you can and twist that around. Inhale back to center. Exhale, fold it down. When you're in the forward fold this time, see if you're a little less tight in your hamstrings. Since we've been practicing for a while, you'll notice that I think I'm quite a bit less tight. I was quite tight in my hamstrings and my hips when we started. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, bring your right foot back. Plant your right hand to the mat and start to lift your left arm up to the sky. And look up. Nice alignment here. See if you can take your left foot and take some traction and start pulling it, if you can, towards the back of the mat. You'll feel that. If you pull, you'll feel that the inside of your left thigh is engaged. Your right hamstring will be, your right quadricep will be engaged. It's just a different feel. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Take a breath here. As you exhale, come back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths in down dog. Start to walk your feet together. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to your chest. Step it through. We're coming into warrior 2 this time. So your back foot faces to the left. You're going to windmill your arms around into warrior 2. Couple breaths here in warrior 2. As you inhale next, start to bring your right arm to the sky. And as you do, your left arm's going to travel down, 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 your leg in the back. And just hold here. Inhale. As you exhale, start to bring your right elbow to your right knee. You're coming into extended side angle pose. Just lift your left arm over your head. Look underneath your underarm. 2 breaths. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your arms around. Your hands are going to frame your front foot. Step back into downward facing dog. Hold here. Start to walk your feet together. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee to chest. Step your left foot between your hands. Ground your back foot and windmill your arms. Whoosh, all the way to warrior 2. 2 breaths here. Next, inhale, start lifting your left arm to the sky. Your right arm's going to travel down your back leg, down, down, down. Really stretch here. 2 breaths. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, start bringing your left elbow to your left knee. Bring your right arm over top of your head. Really lift here and look underneath your right armpit. See if you can twist your chest towards the sky. Next inhale, windmill your arms back into warrior 2. As you inhale, swing your arms around. Your hand's going to frame your front foot. Step back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful, 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 ladies. From here, I want you to start moving yourself forward. We're going to come into a plank, and then we're just going to drop all the way down to the mat. Lie your right ear on the mat and just bring your arms down by your sides for a little rest. From here, we're going to come into Locust Pose. Take a break. On the next inhale, just look forward. And as you inhale next, start to raise your arms up off the mat and your legs at the same time. You can bring your arms out in front of you and face them forward, or you can bring them behind you and face them backwards. But the goal is just to lift, really engage your glutes here. Squeeze your butt muscles together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold here for 2 breaths, maybe 3. I like 3. As you exhale, drop left ear to the mat. From here, we're going to come into a bow pose. Take a breather. As you inhale, start to grab your feet with your hands. So right hand grabs right foot, left hand grabs left foot. Hold on to the balls of your feet. And the next inhale, lift your feet so that they bring your chest up off the mat and you're looking forward. Don't strain your neck. Hold here. You're in a bow pose. See if you can lift your legs off the mat. Take 2 breaths, maybe 3. One more. As you exhale, let your right ear comes to the mat. You're going to rest. You're going to do that bow pose one more time. Here we go again. Inhale, grab your feet with your hands. And the next inhale, lift your feet so your chest comes off the mat. Make sure your shoulders are pulling backwards and they're not around your ears. Take a few breaths here. Use your core and squeeze your glutes together. Really engage your core and your glutes here. Inhale. As you exhale, right ear comes to mat. Maybe bring your hips side to side. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale. You exhale, start pushing yourself slowly back into a child's pose. Let's do wide angle child's pose. So bring your knees to the edge of your mat. Your toes are going to come together and you're just going to sit back. Let it all go here. So we've done all our standing poses. We're going to do some seated poses. Inhale, come back up into all fours. Cross your feet over each other and start to sit back, back, back. Very nice. Legs come out in front of us. From here, we're going to do a reverse tabletop and a reverse plank if you'd like. It's up to you. So bring your hands down by your hips. Your fingers are facing forward. Bend your knees. Bring your hands behind your hips, not to your hips. Bend your knees. Your feet are facing forward. We're just going to take an inhale and an exhale. On the next inhale, push with your feet, lift your hips, and really squeeze your glutes together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Today's a glute day. Take a few breaths here. Shoulders are away from our ears. Push your chest up. Look up. Don't strain your neck. Hold here for 2 or 3 more breaths. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your hips back down to the mat. Shake your knees side to side. Hi, Maddie. Are you back? Hello, darling. Now this time we're going to either repeat that or we're going to come into a reverse plank. So it's your choice. If you're going to do a reverse plank, start to straighten your legs. Your toes are pointing forward. If you're going to do a reverse tabletop, just keep your knees completely bent. Take a breath here. On the next inhale, push again with your feet, lift up. If you're doing a reverse plank, you're pushing with your heels and you're in a nice plank, but a reverse plank. Again, squeeze your glutes, squeeze them really tight. Hold here for 3 breaths. One more. Drop, drop, drop. Down we go. Now just hug your knees. You're coming into a little egg pose. Just hug your knees in. Place your forehead on your knees and just rest here. Cosmic egg we're in. Give yourself a big hug, a big Sunday hug. Very nice. Inhale. Drop your legs down into staff pose. Bring your arms up, up, up. And as you exhale, looking out to make sure I don't smush my little dog, come all the way down to the mat. Very good. From here, we're going to do recline hand toe pose. If you have a belt, you can use your belt. If not, you can also just grab your leg. It's up to you. So I want you just to inhale, right leg comes up to the sky. And again, if you want to just hold on to your shin and pull forward, that's fine. If you can grab your toe, that's up to you too. We're just going to hold here to stretch out our right hamstring. So take a few breaths here. Inhale. As you exhale, see if you can pull into the stretch a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down. Next, inhale, stretch your left leg all the way up to the sky. Again, you can hold onto your shin, you can hold onto your thigh, whatever feels comfortable. I'm going to grab my toe. And I'm going to inhale, lift, 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 hold it up. As you exhale, see if you can bend into the stretch a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down. So we're going to do that one more time, but this time we're going to add a little push-up, a little sit-ups. Can you imagine trying to do a push-up on our backs? Sometimes the things that come out of my mouth just crack me up. Okay, we're not doing a push-up. We're going to do a little sit-up. So inhale, right leg to the sky. Again, I'm going to grab my toe, but you can do whatever you want to feel comfortable here. Take a breath. Next inhale, start to lift your shoulders off the mat. You're coming into a little sit-up here. We're going to hold this. If you want a little more of a challenge, lift your left ankle off the mat below you and hold with your core here. Hold, hold, hold. Really gauge your core. 3 more. Inhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down. Release your neck to the mat or your head to the mat. Maybe roll your head side to side. I felt a little pressure on my neck there. Just release that out. Inhale, bring your left leg to the sky. Either hold your toe or your leg. Take a breath. Next inhale, do a little sit up here. Or maybe lift your right heel off the mat. So you're really engaging your core. Hold here for 4 breaths. One more. Exhale, drop it down. Very nice. So now we're going to do our reverse pigeon. So bring your feet up towards your sit bones, both of them, your knees are bent. Inhale, right leg comes to the sky. As you exhale, cross your right ankle, right foot over your left knee. Inhale, bring your left knee into your chest and really open up your right hip. Close your eyes and just really enjoy this stretch. I'm just going to sit here for a couple of breaths, maybe even 5 breaths. Just really play with this. Move around however you want, just to really get the benefit of this stretch in your hip. Let's just take 2 more breaths. 1 more. Now just drop as you exhale your left foot to the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right leg all the way down to the mat. Inhale, right foot comes to meet left. Bend your right knee. Very nice. We're going to repeat on the other side now. So inhale, left leg comes to sky. Exhale, left foot comes over and crosses your right knee. Inhale, pull right knee into your chest. Hold on if you need to, through your shin or on your thigh, whatever feels comfortable. And really enjoy the stretch on the left hip. Really opening up our hip here. One more breath. As you exhale, right foot comes down to the mat. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, left leg drops all the way down. Inhale, left foot comes to meet right. Very nice. From here, I just want you to drop your left leg all the way down. Keep your right knee bent. Take your right arm out to the side in a little L shape so that you're bending at your elbow. Your hand is facing towards the ceiling. All we're going to do here is take our left hand over to our right knee, and we're going to do a little twist here. So take an inhale. As you exhale, use your left hand to pull your right knee over to the side, and you're getting a little twist here. And your right arm is just relaxed out to the right side. If you want, you can look over at your right hand, just really stretching everything out here and twisting everything here. This is a little change to the way we normally do it, but you should feel a nice release in your lower back. 2 more nice breaths. Inhale, use your hand to just bring your right knee back into place. Bring both your arms down by your sides. Take a breath in. Exhale, straighten your right knee. And as you inhale, bend your left knee. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So bring your left arm out to the side. You're coming into a little L shape, reverse L shape with your arm, hands facing the ceiling. Take a deep inhale, and as you do, take your right hand to your left knee. As you exhale, just pull with your right hand to your left knee over to the right side. And look over to the left. It's so funny, on this side, my shoulder on my left side will not touch the mat. And I think it's because I have bulging disc in my left side of my lower back. And I think that makes a difference. It's so funny how our bodies are so different in different places. Hold here. Two more breaths. One more. As you exhale, bring your knee back to neutral. Inhale and bring both knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. As you exhale, just drop your knees and your legs all the way down. We're coming into Shavasana. Here we'll do 3 full minutes. Let your feet fall to the sides. Arms are down by your sides. Your palms are facing towards the ceiling. Relax everything. Just see if you can wiggle around until you feel you let everything go and you're completely comfortable and relaxed. Now I want you to start your scan again, the top of your head, and just go through the same exact process we did in the very beginning. Through your Shavasana. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back as you travel down your body, and just note what you're feeling now compared to when you started, whether anything's different, whether the energy you feel in your body feels different, whether any tightness you had in the beginning is still there, if it's gone, whether you feel a little bit more relaxed. It's all about just investigating yourself. Okay, start wiggling, wiggling fingers and toes. Oh, hands overhead if you feel like a nice stretch. Give your little dog a hug. Hello, Maddie. Give a kiss too. Roll over onto your right side. And just curl yourself up, up, up. Come around to a seated position. Would you like to sit on mommy's lap? I think you would. Come on, then. You coming? No, not interested today. Hands at heart center. Namaste. Namaste, Maddie.